So now we are going to make the second dish, which is called it as a kind of dhirde in the Ayurvedic language. It's kind of a dosa, but the dosa has a very different recipe. And this is a kind of a dosa or pancake in our Western terminology. So what we are going to do here is like we will use the different flours. Okay. So for just to make you understand a simple, this is a jawar millet. Okay. So this is a white whole millet flour. Okay. So I'm just going to take again the same. Just imagine like one part of each. Okay. So one part of jawar. Okay. One part of ragi. This is called it as a finger millet flour. Okay. Ragi, finger millet. So this is very good for the weight loss program. Okay. Then I have a bajra. This is also good for the weight loss. So this is all happening for you. Okay. Depending upon your challenges, day-to-day challenges, what you have. Okay. And then this is a bajra, black pearl millet. Okay. So these three, and then I'm going to use a little bit of wheat. So wheat, you don't really need it, but are you allergic to wheat?
No, but
then I will not use it.
I try not to use it.
That's okay, perfectly fine. So that's perfectly fine. So I'm going, rice flour is okay because I need some binding agent.
Yeah.
So otherwise it will not bind in 5-10 minutes. If you make it like 4 hours before, it will bind it.
Yeah.
You can make it nicely. Now we're just doing instant. So one part of the rice flour. Okay. And then I will add a little bit of chickpea flour. Here also you can add the moong flour. Okay. So see how many variations you can do with a simple thing, simple Ayurvedic concepts. Okay. So this is a chickpea flour. So you have lentil, you have grains, you have carb as well as protein together. That's the base of our food content, right? Now I'm going to add some of the ginger paste. So this is a ginger paste. I made it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of ginger paste here, like a half tablespoon. Okay. And now let's use some of the herbs, which you might enjoy more is our spring onions. Okay. And let's do some basil. American and Indian combination together. So just to make you some variation, which you might not have eaten, never ever. Even I didn't eat the basil version of it because I just got the basil from the garden, right? So I'm going to do, this is a basil, which is an Italian herb, and this is a spring onion. So I'm going to mix it together and I'm going to chop it. Okay. So I'm just going very simple. Don't get a lot of burned out. Oh, this should be perfect and this should be nice, decorative. It doesn't matter how nice it looks. It matters what is the taste of the food, what are your intention, and this. The perfection of making for the videos for your channels and this. Yeah, many people are there. You can see how you can cut and chop. But my intention is here only to teach you. So you can take your nice time. It should be just nice, chopped and cut for the purpose of doing this on the stove. When we will be cooking, it should not be too problematic, too short, too long. Short is fine, too long will not cook properly. So you have to just think about that. Okay. You can also add here some of the sprouts if you have. I like sprouts sometime. Then it will be more like an omelette. Okay. But I'm not, if you have some dal cooked, you can add a little bit of dal here. If you have variation, I'm just giving you more and more variation.
What was just for the variation this afternoon, this for breakfast or
so
lunch?
I
what
didn't.
Was in it today?
So I had everything rest except this.
Okay.
Except the herbs.
Okay.
Because I used the garlic herb and
Okay.
I didn't use spring onions and the
So
other.
this morning was garlic herb. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to add some of the heat, which is the green chili. Will that be okay?
Yeah.
Because green chili is good kapha dissolver. So we can use the green chili. I'm just going to cut it fine, small. So you can blend it in the mixer if you do not have a time. I'm just going to do some small of this. So if it comes in the mouth, it should not be like, oh my God, it's burning me, because it is going to be hot. So I'm going to put some chili chopped, nicely cut. Okay, and then I will be adding some water here. So plain water. So water is supposed to be like the thickness what we are looking here. Sorry, let's add some salt first. Okay, so are you getting it? Okay, so I'm going to add some salt here. Salt, a tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon, because we'll be adding some water here also. And now I will be adding some water. So water, I need the enough quantity so that I can make the batter, which can spread it on the grill or on the grill on the stove top or grill on there, whatever way. Okay, so here you go. So the water is almost 1:1 ratio here, and we are going to mix it. Okay, so I will just mix it. And if you like, you can add the turmeric here. If you like, you can add some beetroot, grated beetroot, grated carrot, okay, cabbage, if you like it, you know. So just make the consistency like a little bit thinner than the pancake consistency, okay, like a dosa kind of thing. Can you just plug in that grill next to you? Yes. I will just show you something easy. I generally do on the stove top, on the grill, but this is for my kids. I keep that ready, something like this, so they can make their own and they can eat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's safer, right? That's why I use that.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I had a girl. I didn't even think of using it that way.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but cooking always on the gas stove is totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my kid makes sometimes these things. He makes dosas and things like that.
Great.
So it's safer. If I'm not here, I don't have to worry about whether they turned off the heat or something like that, you know.
That's amazing that they do that. That's amazing that they do that. That's great.
Yeah, I see my kid is also ABCD, right? I always tell him, but sometimes it's so hard on him because nobody talks about the food concept, nobody talks about junk food, nobody talks about the drinks, and I'm always like, okay, even if they go to the soccer, they have this thing right after the soccer, they offer the drinks, colorful drinks and colorful all this packaged food, and there's like, for Halloween I always ask them, can we put some water instead or fruits instead of the chocolates? They feel, mom, you're crazy. So we need to change the culture of thinking of our kids.
Yes.
And this has to come from the parents. There are very 1% people, they think like this.
Yeah.
I have some client, I have one German client, she does the same thing. She said, Dr. Patki, this year I gave water to everyone and the whole table was empty. I asked my husband to go again and get more water for the kids. For Halloween, she distributed water. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
People needs to think like this.
Yes.
Okay, so you see the consistency. So this is like more like a pancake consistency. Okay, so I can do this also, and I will show one with this consistency and I will show one without this consistency. We will add a little bit of more water. Okay,
Did you need to turn this on?
yes, it is
on
just plug in. Yeah, it just plug in and
It's on.
yeah, it's on. So now turn that around that. Okay, you can add a little bit of tomato here, you can add cucumber grated here, you can add and play with your food. Okay, that's your that day feeling, I want to eat this today, I want to eat this vegetable today. Okay, chop some cabbage, grate some carrot, put some spinach, whatever you feel though, just do it. Okay. On the other side. Okay. So now to use less oil, I do some funny things. Okay, just I'm like a little thing right here. So what I do, generally people in Indian culture, they do some potato chips or a slice of the potato or slice of the onion to spread out the things here.
Oh, they do?
Okay?
I didn't know that.
I will show you what I mean to say. I have here onion, so I can just let me show you. Okay, so they cut like this. Okay, so this. Okay, this is very funny. Okay, my mom. Because we don't have a tissue paper, right?
Yeah.
We don't need anything artificial in the
Yeah.
Vedic cooking. Everything is from the vegetables or thing. So what they do, they get some either the potato slice or the onion slice, and they put it like this. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And now I kept the oil on the grill, so now you can spread it like this. Okay.
And it probably makes the oil taste better too.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so this is like spreading smell. Now look at the smell. I can smell everything here. You might come in the camera if you come very close.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I can smell it.
So you smell this?
Yeah.
So this is just spreading. But generally, as an American culture, what I do, I just spread it like this. It's easy for me. So like this,
Yeah.
and I remove the excess. So my intentions are a little different. So the excess comes out faster. So now this is this consistency of the pancake.
This is the pancake one, yeah.
Okay, so this is a pancake consistency. Now this is nice and warm. Okay, now it's nice and warm now. The temperature here I'm going to put like 350 to 400 because this is grains and lentils, so it has to cook properly. You cannot do it on the mellow or the low heat here. Okay, so this is a one pancake consistency. You see this? Now when I'm going to spread this, it is a little bit resistance here. Okay. So this is also tastes good, and the other one will also taste the same. Okay, it's just like some people are not comfortable spreading. So if it is too liquid, it's hard for people to spread it.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't worry, just do it.
Yeah.
Shape doesn't matter, nothing matters. How it looks matter. No, my American clientele, they will do this from the day first. They will send me the pictures. I will show you some of their pictures of cooking.
I can't wait to send you stuff.
Okay. Now what I'm
Yeah.
going to do, at the edge, I'm going to put just like I'm going to get the spoon like this. Okay, and I'm just going to put at the edge. Okay, so
What type of oil do you use?
I use all types of oils. I have 5 to 6 variations. One day I will use this, second day I will use this, Sunday I will use the ghee. You can do the same thing with the liquid ghee. So you make this ghee liquid, okay, and you can just do the same thing with the ghee.
Is there any oils that are not